there's one message I get asked a lot on social media, is something along the lines of, "Hi Mr. P, I've been tasked with leading a wellbeing staff meeting. Is there anything you can recommend?" And my answer's always the same: cancel the meeting. Because I guarantee whatever you had planned, whatever tick box exercise you were going to do, will not compare to giving teachers time. Now, I've said for a number of years, the best and most important way in which you can improve a teacher's well-being is to trust them to do the job that they're very capable of doing, and therefore reducing workload to give them time. Now, trust is incredibly difficult, and we are so limited because of our education system, where you've got the government who do not fund or simply care about education, and of course the existence of Ofsted. But there are so many things schools can be doing internally to try and give that trust, reduce that workload, and therefore give teachers time. Because well-being in education has become this tick box exercise. It's trying to show that you've done something, because maybe Ofsted might ask about well-being, and in the grand scheme of things it does nothing to improve a teacher's well-being, which has now been backed up with this research project I made a video about the other day. And I talk about this on my training, that well-being is completely and utterly subjective. What works for me isn't going to necessarily work for you. What's great for my well-being, what brings me the most amount of joy in my life, is what I've been doing today. I spent my whole Sunday watching my kids play sport. I left the house at 8 o'clock, didn't get back till gone 4 before I set off on this journey, and I've been to watch my boys play rugby in a cup game, followed by my daughter, and I love it. I love nothing more. I don't care whether they win or lose, although the boys did win. It's about them competing. It brings me so much joy to see them step up and try their best at something. And honestly, as a teacher, as a parent, kids playing sport, I think, is one of the most important things they can do. I genuinely think the life skills, the lessons they learn through competing in sport is probably the most important thing they can do as a kid growing up as a teenager, to set them up for life. I think they get so much more out of that than most of the curriculum they're taught at school. But I know there's some people who are going, "Are you joking? Standing out in the cold watching kids play sport? I couldn't think of anything worse." And to that I say, get a heated gilet. It will change your life. That's the thing. Each to their own. Imagine me standing up in front of a group of teachers and saying, "Right guys, you're struggling with well-being. Well, do you know what you need to do? You need to go and watch some kids play sport." You might not have kids, and if you start doing that, you're probably going to get in trouble. What frustrates me is there may well be teachers out there today who haven't done the thing that allows them to switch off, rest up, and look after the most important resource in the classroom, which is the teacher, by the way, because they're thinking, "Oh, I've got to plan this. Oh, I've got to do this marking," when you know full well the marking has absolutely no benefit to the children's learning, because some of your children can't even read it. It's just more about worrying that if you don't mark it, you're going to then get in trouble. Some people today might have just been crashed on the couch all day under your duvet, binging a series all the way through, or catching up on Traitors, which, to be fair, absolute elite TV, eating your body weight in crisps and swigging it down with a bottle of wine. Fill your boots. The point of this video is to say, teachers just need that time. And to get that time, we need to be trusted as a profession. We need teachers to be treated as professionals so that they can have a decent work-life balance. That should be what we all strive for now, and what we should be celebrating. Not thinking well-being can be solved through these patronising tick box exercises in school.